The complexity of mobile development comes with obstacles that are typically not seen in traditional software development. Because many components in mobile development are interconnected, Wasserman points out that the fight for resources can affect how mobile apps behave. This results in common issues in the development process. The website Stack Overflow is filled with Q&A material that allows developers to ask, respond, and retrieve answers to common questions in software development. And because mobile development is ever-changing, and becoming more and more complex for large-scale applications, it is important to understand some common challenges that can arise during the development process. With that being said, welcome to 12 Common Mobile Development Issues. This course provides you with an illustrative approach to address 12 common issues mobile developers face during development. My name is Virgo, like the astrological sign. I'm part of a team of 12 avatar developers. Each of us are responsible for one of these 12 common mobile development issues. For instance, I'm responsible for the issues in verification. An easy way to remember this is, if you think of the V in Virgo, think of the V in verification. We will get to more of this next. So what are the 12 most common mobile development issues? The first is systems. The major operating systems for mobile development are Android, iOS and Windows. Each of these platforms come with their own set of issues. The second is language. The programming language you choose will depend on a combination of factors, reserved for the developer's needs. For example, we will get into why languages like C# have challenges that are not seen in Java, and vice versa. Next is approach. What are the advantages and disadvantages that come with choosing an agile approach versus a traditional approach? And how should you address these issues when present in both methodologies? The next three are compatibility, performance, and security. What type of compatibility issues can affect performance? What types of performance issues are commonly seen in mobile development? As well as how to address common security issues across multiple platforms. The next three are testing, cost, and verification. What verification issues do developers face during testing? As well as how to use different cost analysis techniques to address these issues. Finally, we'll discuss guidelines, adaptability, and learnability. What are the common issues users face while using mobile applications? And why unclear guidelines and poor human-computer interaction design can affect learnability for user and affect adaptability of the application? The virtual development team is made up of 12 developers. Each member of the team is named after one of the 12 zodiac signs, as stated previously. As I'm introducing each member of the development team, I want you to think about your own project, and how you can create a team of your own, to help you compartmentalize roles and tasks to meet your mobile developmental needs. Let's introduce you to the team. Meet Sagittarius. He has been on the team for 9 years and is an expert in operating systems. Meet Leo. He's been on the team for 5 years and specializes in web, scripting, and programming languages. Meet Aries. She has been on the team for 1 year and specializes in development methodology approaches, such as Agile, Lean, Scrum, and Kanban. Meet Cancer. He has been on the team for 4 years and specializes in mobile compatibility. Next, meet Pisces. She has been on the team for 12 years and specializes in performance. Let's meet Scorpio. He has been on the team for 8 years and specializes in mobile security. Let's meet Gemini. She has been on the team for 3 years and specializes in guidelines. Introducing Aquarius. She has been on the team for 11 years and specializes in adaptability. Say hi to Libra. She has been on the team for 7 years and specializes in learnability. Meet Taurus. She has been on the team for 2 years and specializes in mobile testing. Next, meet Capricorn. She has been on the team for 10 years and specializes in cost. Again, I'm Virgo. I've been on the team for 6 years and I specialize in verification. All 12 of us are divided into 4 groups of 3, which I'll discuss in the next section. So before we get into the material, let's put everything into perspective. There are 12 issues to address. There are 12 avatars to address them. The 12-person avatar is a mobile development team, divided into 4 subgroups of 3. Each subteam has similar task. In astrology, there are 12 zodiac signs that are assigned to 4 elements. In astrology, the Sagittarius, the Leo, and the Aries are fire signs, so these avatars are assigned to the fire team. The fire team handles systems, languages, and approaches. See the pattern? Let's look at another example. In astrology, the Scorpio, the Pisces, and the Cancer are water signs, so these avatars are assigned to the water team. The water team handles security, performance, and capabilities. Let's go on. The Taurus, the Capricorn, and the Virgo are earth signs, so those avatars are assigned to the earth team. The earth team handles testing, cost, and verification. The Gemini, the Aquarius, and the Libra are air signs, so those avatars are assigned to the air team. The air team will handle guidelines, adaptability, and learnability. All of this information is placed into a table. This table is referred to as the Virgo chart. The chart is based on the 12 common mobile development issues, the 12 zodiac signs, the 4 elements, and 4 symbols for each subteam. You can reference the zodiac chart throughout the lesson for guidance, as well as look at the symbols and name tags the avatars are wearing. Or look at the colors of the avatars to determine who is a part of the fire team. Red. The water team, blue. The earth team, green, and the air team, purple. Also, at the end of each section you'll be presented with a mobile development problem where you will have to choose the appropriate team member to solve the issue. Let's begin the course.
There are 3 mobile operating systems that absorb the majority of the market share. They include Android, iOS, and Windows Mobile. According to the website StatCounter, as of March 2020, Android makes up 70%.
Our goal for the water team is to be the experts and researchers of our specialties. For example, it's my job to explain compatibility issues at an in-depth level. The water team is the buffer between the fire and the earth team. A better analogy is that the water team carries information from the earth team to the fire team. Let's incorporate this task into a process. The fire team has just completed a part of the application and sends it over to the earth team for testing and verification. The earth team runs test and receives compatibility errors. The earth team has to then send those error results to me. I then have to analyze the error report and provide a comprehensive reason for this issue. I have to determine if the fire team needs to either fix the issues, or if it's a manufacturer issue. If the fire team ends up revising the code, they will send it back to the earth team for more testing and verification. Can you tell me what kind of methodology is being used in this process? If you guessed iterative, you are absolutely correct. Each subteam is working on the application simultaneously and the process is a repeated cycle. This is an example of an agile approach. Pisces and Scorpio use the same strategy for performance and security issues. Compatibility is the process of making sure multiple components work together without problems and conflict.
Hi, I'm Pisces, and I specialize in performance. As with Cancer, My job is to act as a researcher for all performance issues within our team. In this lesson, I will discuss common performance issues in applications. Let's take a look at common issues seen with the native language Swift in iOS apps. Please remember again that for the water team our strategy is to 1. Identify the issue. 2. Determine kind and cause of the issue. And 3. Develop a plan of action. Let's discuss how to accomplish task 2 for performance issues. In development for iOS apps, use the MVC design pattern. MVC stands for Model View Controller. Essentially, the design pattern separates the visual UI, the databases, and the business logic from one another. This design helps to maintain and separate all three layers. So, what are the common performance issues in mobile development? In the journal, iPerf Detector, Characterizing and Destroying Performance Anti-Patterns in iOS Applications, the authors concluded, through research, that the most common performance issues in iOS are as such: inefficient UI design, such as effects and dynamic sizing; memory issues like memory leaks; inefficient thread handling; and forgetting to execute tasks in the background. The authors in the journal refer to the cause of these issues as anti-patterns. For example, the cause of memory leaks are retained cycles. Retained cycles are when multiple objects continue to reference each other. The retained cycles would be the anti-patterns in this example. The journal provides a third-party solution for the anti-patterns, an application named iPerf Detector. So, as the researcher, my role would be to submit an analysis of all the anti-patterns to the FIRE team. After the FIRE team is done applying the fixes, they should send the updated code to the Earth team. It's my job to provide the iPerf Detector tool to the Earth team for testing. This process would be a continuous cycle. Apple also offers UI tests and other performance tests, which we'll discuss more of in section 3.
Hi, I'm Scorpio, and I specialize in security. As previously stated, my role is to act as the researcher for security issues.